Let's get rich and lock in. See, you've been telling yourself for the longest time that you wanted to do better for yourself. You've been telling yourself for the longest time that you was gonna chase this goal or you was gonna do that. But every time you notice that you're slacking, every time that you notice that you're procrastinating, now y'all, I've been posting every single day for the last, I wanna say 6 months, 7 months, and I'm now managing to make over thousands of dollars online. I'm able to land sponsorship deals, but this didn't come overnight. I mean, this took commitment, y'all. This took consistency, y'all. And I'm not lying to you guys. As you guys can see here, man, you see I made millions of views, and as you guys can see here, I made like 1K off just making a couple videos. Now we're not even counting my sponsorships, so that just shows you that I'm making good money, y'all. But I want to be the one to tell you this: nothing is gonna come overnight, and nothing is gonna be handed to you. You have to stop expecting stuff to be handed to you. You have to stop expecting that people are going to save you, that people are going to guide you towards the right direction. No, you have to be the one to save yourself. Also, yes, rely on God, put faith in God. But we notice, if your faith without works is dead. So if you're not putting the work, if you're not grinding, if you're not committed to your grind, if you're not committed to your craft, then it's not going to work out. Y'all, you cannot be 50% when it comes to content. You cannot be 50% when it comes to your dreams. You can't even be 99% when it comes to your dreams. You have to be 100% focused. You have to be 100% locked in. Y'all, nobody told me this, but I had to put full faith in God, and also I had to put 100% commitment when it came to my craft. And that's when I started to see the money come in. That's when I started to see the views come in. Now, guys, what you have to also realize, not everything is about the views. Not everything is about the money. So you have to realize that, look, you're doing this because this is what you love doing. Find a passion for something. Find love for something, because you know that this is something that you always wanted to do. And I'm sorry that my camera's shaking. But if this is something that you always wanted to do, chase it. Don't just do it for the money, because when you realize that you're not doing it for the money no more and you're doing it because you love it, you're going to see growth. You see, like, I'm not going to lie, you're going to see success. And y'all, success doesn't come overnight. I realized time after time that I went through certain situations that put me down. I went through setbacks that put me down as a man. I mean, I was crying at times. I was hurt at times. But I knew my faith in God was so important, because I knew I was going to become successful. I knew that my dreams were possible if I stayed committed to it. And I'm here to tell you that whatever your dreams are, you can't succeed. You can do it. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Don't let anyone bring you down, because at the end of the day, this is your life, and you can't live your life living for other people. You guys got to realize this. Us humans are temporary. We do not live forever. So if you spent your time living for somebody else and that person leaves your life, or that person passes, now you live your life for that other person. That's why I say live your life doing what you love. Live your life doing what you want to do, because at the end of the day, this is your life. You live how you want to live. Don't compare yourself to people, like I was saying in my last video, because at the end of the day, we don't know people's stories. We don't know what they did to get to that certain position. So at the end of the day, we can only focus on us. We can only focus on what we got going on what we want to do. At the end of the day, this is your life, and if you tell yourself that it's gonna work out, then it's gonna work out. Who cares if someone started after you and they're succeeding? Who cares if somebody's making tens and thousands of dollars? Don't compare yourself to them. This is your life, and when it's your time, it's your time. You will succeed. The biggest lesson I had to learn was to not compare myself. I used to compare myself, and I used to dread on my life, because I used to sit up here and say, how come these people get to make thousands of dollars and they started way after me? And then I had to sit up there and say, you know what, let me not question it, and let me not question God, and let me just put faith and continue to put into work. You guys have to realize you cannot dread about other people. You cannot dread about the future, or you can't dread about the past. All you can focus on is the present moment. You got today. You got right now in this moment. You got right now that you're watching this video. You're probably watching this video because you always wanted to lock in with your life. You always wanted to do better, for yourself. And I'm telling you guys right now, let this video be the sign for you. Let this video tell you, motivate you, build that discipline, build that consistency, and say, you know what, I am going to do better for my life. I am going to get to a better goal. I am going to chase my dreams. Let this video move you, y'all, because I'm not going to lie, I was at a certain position watching videos that were uplifting me. So when I watched them videos, I learned that I can become successful. This is what I can do. This is what I wanted to do. And when I saw that I can become that better version, I mean, y'all, I used to sit up there and dream about it every single day. And when I was putting in the work, seeing the growth little by little, I started to realize, man, this is something I can do. And once I started to see the growth, I said, I'm going to stay committed to this, and I'm going to keep faith. I'm going to keep faith in God, and I'm going to keep faith in my craft. And y'all, time after time, it showed me that I can make money off this. Y'all, I had recently quit my job, and I'm so grateful. I give all praise to God, because now I can pursue what I always wanted to pursue, and that's content. And I'm not saying quit your job right now. I have multiple streams of income. Keep that extra source of income. But y'all, I'm making money to a point where I can quit my job, and I can fully lock in with content. So y'all, I want to tell you this. Your dreams are possible, and it only took me a couple months. And if it only took me a couple months, it can only take you a couple months, or maybe it takes you a year. Whatever it is, I'm gonna tell you this: if you're committed, if you're disciplined, if you're posting every day, if you're chasing your goals every day, it doesn't even have to be content. If you're showing up for yourself every single day, you wake up and say, I'm gonna get to it, then it's gonna show. The results are gonna show. Another thing you have to realize: block out the outside noise. Block out the people that are trying to distract you. Block out the people that are trying to lead you down a negative path, because at the end of the day, this is your life, and life is limited. So if you live your life partying right now, if you live your life trying to have quote unquote fun right now, you're not gonna be fulfilled later on, because you're gonna start to realize, man, I live my life trying to satisfy other people, and now I gotta live my life grinding in my 30s. I gotta live my life grinding in my 40s. No, grind right now so you can live a better life later on. Guys, I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but if you were to scroll down to my first video, I was scared, I was shaking, I was nervous. Even my TikTok, because that's where I'm making most of my money now, I was scared, y'all. I was nervous and I was getting low likes, but I'll show up every single day. I never missed a day of posting when it came to these shorts, when it came to TikToks. You know why? Because I knew that this is what I wanted to do. I knew that this was my goal, this was my dream, and now I'm making millions of views. Now I'm making thousands of dollars, of course, thanks to God, but also because of the work I put in. Also because I was dedicated, I was striving, I was hungry. You guys got to realize this: no one's coming to save you. I was staying up every single day trying to think of ideas how to take it to the next level. That's a whole nother thing too. What are you willing to sacrifice? For me, I was willing to sacrifice sleep. For me, I was willing to sacrifice my time because I knew my time is important right now. So yes, I declined certain parties. Yes, I didn't hang out with certain friends. You know why? Because I saw myself becoming a better version of me. I saw the Nate Yaps that I always wanted to become. So that's why I was striving up late every single day, thinking of new ideas. And y'all, I was failing with certain ideas. It was ideas that led me to lose thousands of dollars. It was certain ideas that got low views, but at the end of the day, I said, I love this. I said, this is what I wanted to do. And it led me to a path where now I'm succeeding. Now I know what I want to do, and now I know where I see myself. Y'all, I'm gonna keep it real for you. I plan on moving out of my state soon. I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. But I was able to do this because I had faith in God. I was able to do this because I was consistent with what I do. And now I stacked up bread. I have money put to the side, and of course I'm reinvesting my money. Spend your money on stuff that's gonna benefit you. Spend your money on stuff that's gonna put you in a higher position. Don't always go out to parties. Don't always go out and buy fast food. Spend your money on stuff that's gonna benefit you guys. That's what helped me out so much, because I put my money into things that are benefiting me. And now, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real. It's gonna be times where you lose money, but I'd rather you lose money on investing your money rather than losing your money on clothes, losing your money on shoes, because these things do not benefit you. They only benefit you to a certain point. So y'all, I'm gonna tell you this: whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, you can achieve it, but you have to show up every single day. You have to be committed. You have to be dedicated to it. And I promise you, if you show up every single day, it will work out. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell you guys this: if content is something that you always wanted to do, I mean, you wanted to scale millions of views, hundreds and thousands of views, make thousands of dollars online and land sponsorship deals, I want to be the one to help you out. This is my Instagram, this is my TikTok, and you guys can DM me. I promise you guys, I'm going to respond to you guys, and we can get it on. I'm going to guide you on how you can get hundreds and thousands of views, even millions of views. But you have to promise me this one thing: that you will stay consistent. You will stay disciplined. If you are consistent, if you're disciplined, then I will guide you in the path to success. I will help you make thousands of dollars. Other than that, y'all, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. I told you guys I'm going to be posting every single day. I'm spam making videos right now because I'm showing you guys how dedicated I am. I'm gonna see you on the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we out.